following your plan, consistency. I mean, really the essence of building wealth is really following your plan, consistency. It's about really doing things. It's not about doing 500 things at the same time. It's about doing one particular thing 500 times over. What I mean by that is really, anything you are good at in terms of creating wealth, you just need to focus on that particular thing and stay on it, consistency, steady. It's pretty much like I want to tell you about compounding, and that system you need to understand is really compounding. Understand the principle of compounding, that anything you want to focus at, you need to do that over and over again and see the benefit. Any habits you want to change, you need to keep doing that steady, and for you to see that result. You can't just all of a sudden say, I want to be Bill Gates, I want to be Richard Branson, I want to be Aliko Dangote, without putting an effort. You need to be able to do what these guys have done. You need to follow their principles. You need to read what they have done before. It's about really interviewing these people or reading a book about them or trying to understand how smart or what these people have done to get ahead. To build wealth, one needs to understand that you need to be able to, there's no quick way out. It's like hard work, smart, earning income smart way in a smartphone. One can change the poverty cycle, and for you to change that poverty cycle, you need to create a track record. You need to be able to create a value for others. Creating value, compounding effect, is about changing one's habit. How can one build wealth without, there's no quick way out other than for you to take it easy, following the due process. And following the due process require you for you to be steady, slow and steady. They say slow and steady win the rest. You need to make sure that you are following your plan. You map out the plan, what you want to achieve, and follow it. It's about making sure that you are getting enough rest, enough education. It's about people you associate with. These are the systems you need to making sure that you have by your side. And this system is actually what is called compounding effect. If you have a good system around you, having a good mentor, learning from people who have done what you are embarking to do, or people you admire. You can't create wealth or thinking about, creating a wealth, generational wealth, without making an effort, without putting your marks out there, without trying. In life, you need to be able to be flexible, but also understand that, anything you are doing, you need to show your mark, see what is working, and keep doing that. It's about following the due process, about making sure that you understand the effect of compounding. It's about how can you create a generational wealth. You need to develop this mindset, really do it like you are playing a game. Some people will see it as a job, but you are doing it playing as a game, and you are enjoying the process. It's not really about end result, but it's about you showing your mark out there, putting your stamp on it. If you want to learn how to be a footballer or learn how to play a free kick, right? You need to keep practicing. It's pretty much you need to keep practicing. Steady, you can do almost 1,000 practice a day. And that is the type of things one needs to do to change things. If you want things to work for you, you need to start doing little things. And that little things matter. That little things, by the time you know it, it will compound, it will max, it will boom, it will be big. So if you are if you make any plan and follow it through, making sure that you are linking all the dots together. Making sure that what you are doing, keep repeating what is working as you go along. So about understanding what what you need to do to jumpstart your income. Understand the system, how it works. Understanding that you need to be tenacious, you need to be rugged, you need to stay focused, you need to work with people, but also learn hard work. There is no quick way. There's no quick way how you can build wealth other than, if you don't have a golden platform already, you can make it, you can create it by yourself, by staying focused, by making sure that you have a plan and following that plan through. Being into employment is something to also to think about. You can use your platform as 9-to-5 job. I'm not against of having a 9-to-5 job. You can use that 9-to-5 job as a platform, save money from that, and use your money to invest or start a business. Create any business that will outlive you. Put your mark out there. Use your skills. It's about changing your mindset. It's about creating value for others. Understanding that, effect of compounding. Use that your money you are getting as employment. Invest, channel it in an avenue where you will receive a passive income. You receive passive income from business. You receive passive income from dividend. You receive passive income by being an entrepreneur. It's about creating value, solving problems for others. So understanding this system is actually what one need to do to get ahead. It's actually something one need to do to create generational wealth. It's understanding that you need to follow in the due process. You need to focus. You need to be tenacious. You need to be flexible. Understand that you need to mingle. You need to associate with people who are smarter than you. You need to follow in their plan. This is actually what one needs to do. It's understanding that there's no quick way. There's understanding that in life you need to work hard, and working hard, also working smart, is actually what one needs to do to be able to create a generational wealth. It's about also understanding that the benefit of working as employment or benefit of working as an entrepreneur. Okay, it's about also curtail some of your expenses. Live within your means. You can't just suddenly want to live a rich life. Everything you earn and you spend it the whole time without having any service. These days, the interest rate is very poor, but if you save your money and save that income and channel it in an avenue where that money will work for you. People who are entrepreneurs, people who understand how the system works, invest their money, channel their money in a platform that it will compound. And what actually matters is really compounding effect in anything you are doing. The compounding effect is pretty much like, anything you are doing. If you want to change, or if you want to learn how to write from your left hand, for instance, if you tie your right hand, tie it at your back and use your left hand and scribble for 3 hours, you will see the massive difference. This is how to go about it. It's about using your voice. If you want to learn how to sing, right, you need to keep on singing, repeating it. You need to keep working on your vocal. This is how to go about it. Anything you want to learn in life, you need to keep repeating it all the time. It's about making an effort. This is the essence of it. It's about compounding effect. Because any tiny change, do matters. You might think it doesn't matter, but it does. The reason why you need to understand is if you are heading from this point A to point B to the flight path, right? And this flight path this airplane need to stop at 100 or 100 degrees or 100 points, right? And you stop at 98 points, okay? That 2 meter or 2 points difference, you will not reach to that destination. Likewise, vice versa. So it's about focusing, hitting your target at the spot all the time. It's about making sure that you are getting it accuracy. So understanding the system that, building wealth for you, you require you to work on you being hard work will help you. People you associate with, making the plans you have and following through, live within your means, but also understand that, use your money and channel it where your money will work for you. We only have 24 hours in life and we only have limited amount of time. So the benefit of it really is making sure that, you produce something that, will be there in perpetuity, even if you are not here. This is what I want to share with you, is understanding about the compounding effect in life, in everything. It's really what one needs to understand, what one needs to do to get ahead. To get ahead, you need to making sure that, you train yourself, your mindset, change, have a positive habits, positive mindset. People you associate with. Sometimes we talk about, I'm not good enough. But once you have this mindset that you're not good enough, obviously that will go with you. But if you have this mindset, be open-minded that you are willing to make a difference, you are willing to change and work on that with your hard work. I want to give you some. I started a YouTube channel. I was not, trained. I didn't train as a YouTuber or anything like that. But consistency. If you are doing things all the time, you will learn along the job, because you learn along the line. Don't be shy. People you associate with, if you want to associate this particular person, you have somebody you like or you emulate, just read biography, read about that individual, what that individual have done, just following their plan. It's about people you associate with. They say birds of the same feather flock together. If you really want to get ahead or move away from poverty cycle, you need to associate yourself with people who are smarter than you. You need to work hard, but also making sure that you are doing the necessary training, investment, associate with the good people, work continuously, slowly and steady, slow and steady, win the race. Tortoise will tell you that it's really what actually matters. There's no point taking it easy, slowly, for you to reach to that point. I'd rather be a tortoise than for me to be like a dog or run everywhere, run, you want to chase that particular wealth, whereas you to get there is one will crash. So about taking it slowly and steady, win the race. That's actually what matters. That system is about you being genuine and also being focused, slowly, and take it easy, and you will see the result. It's about tiny changes. You know that if you are earning an income, spend that your money live within your means. It's really where to go, how to go about it. Is you living within your means, spending your money, channel it into assets. Is where to go. You can't be earning an income then expect that earning what all the income you earn and spend it. It will be a cycle going around the cycle. Whereas if you earn an income and use some of it, save some and channel it, that savings, use it and invest. You can start a side hustle. This is actually how to go about it. People create wealth by starting they take it as a play, joke play. It's not really about process. It's about understanding, enjoying the process, about making sure that you are putting your mark out there. You are leaving something for the world to see. You are leaving something for the world to see. So I thought to come in just to explain to you, really understanding what one needs to do is really about making sure that you understand the principle of the compound effect. Compound effect is pretty much the same thing with your behavior, habit, things, people you associate with. These little things, tiny change matters. The author of Atomic Habits tells you it's about really tiny change. You think it doesn't matter, but it does. It's about the things, those little things, starting early. It's about focus. Making sure that you say that you want to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, get up that 6 o'clock in the morning and focus on what you need to do. It's about writing your plans, what you need to do. Making sure that you are following it, because we only have limited amount of time. So by following, having things done, following that process, making sure that you are spending within your means, making sure that you are using your credit card to your advantage. Some people will use their credit card, buying things they can't, want to live a lavish life, want to live a luxurious life, whereas they can't afford it. Or want to show up, flashy, showing up for somebody else, whereas, you admire, you want to show up, you admire this kind of life, flashy life, whereas it's pointless. Deep down, people who are wealthy take things easy. They work hard, they take calculated risk, they make smart investment, they are there in the long run. Consistency. It's about staying true to the core. It's about making sure that following what you want to do. It's about taking tiny changes, and that tiny changes is actually what matters. It's about associating yourself, retraining yourself. It's about creating value for others. It's about creating a selfless service. It's about helping others, creating something in this world to see who you are. Deep down, I know you have something to show, but it is about you really making sure that you are following the plan you have, making sure that if you say, this is what I want to do, get up on that particular time and follow it. I've seen a lot of people who end up being a footballer, or started people who train to be a table tennis player. We all came to this world without nothing really. Sometimes, our environment do have an effect, but also sometimes it's about also people we associate with. There's so many things that can change one, okay? Upbringing, family, and many things. But what you need to understand is it doesn't really matter where you come from. It doesn't really matter the family you are brought up from. If you really want to change, you can. It is within you. If you decide that you want to make a difference, if you decide that this is the avenue I want to channel, or this is the avenue or the area I want to go, it's about you following it and see the result. It's about making that tiny change. Making that tiny change and following that principle. It's about understanding the compounding effect in everything you are doing. It's about investing, using that money, investing it back in your share or in your portfolio, or creating wealth via other platforms. You can't just say, I want to create wealth, whereas you need to make sure that you live within your means. You need to create that avenue. You need to create that platform by making sure that you are into entrepreneurship. You are an entrepreneur. It's about showing your skills, giving people back as well. It's about people you are set with, return yourself, create a legacy, create your business, and market that your business, or showcase your skills for others. Okay, so I thought to come in really just to talk about one, understand the importance of focusing on compounding effect. That compounding effect is about understanding that little things matter, little habits you want to change. It's about consistency, focus. It's about consistency and focus. There is no any other way other than one to be cool-headed, steady, focused. It's about making sure that you are putting yourself out there. Okay, making sure that you are putting yourself out there, creating something as a side hustle, something you enjoy. Really, it's about creating. Take it as a play. If you want to learn how to play football, you just jump in the field and continuously. It's about really making sure that if you want to learn how to play free kick, anything like that, you need to keep repeating it. If you want to work on your vocal cord, you have to keep singing all the time. The same thing if you want to write on your left hand side, those little things, tie your right hand at the back and write with your left arm. These are the things one need to do. By the time you keep repeating the same thing, you will be good at it. Okay, so I thought just to drink water. So breaking a poverty cycle really is about really making sure that you live within your means. Associate with the people that you learn one or two things from them. You have something within you that you can share with the world. Put your mark out there. Okay, don't leave it for tomorrow. Today is the best day to start anything you want to share, anything you want to create. It's about thinking outside the box. It's about mindset, having a positive mindset. It's about being positive in everything you are going, in anything you are doing, because life is about trying. It's about keep trying. Instead of saying, oh, I don't want to do this, or this is where you want to go, but I don't want to. A lot of people know what we need to do to be able to get ahead. But why are we not doing it? It's something that we need to think about. The reason why we're not doing it is because we are not consistency or one thing or the other. But deep down, if you are consistent and following that your plan, the universe will line the dots for you. It's about focusing, saying, this is where I want to go. This is the people I want to associate with. It's about taking action. It's pretty much like reading books. Okay, there's so many books out there one can read. But if you read that book without taking the necessary action, it will be pointless. Knowledge is power, but not knowledge. You need to apply it to maximize the effect, to have the effect. And applying that action is actually what matters. The action you take, the step, changing the mindset. It's about people you associate with. People you associate with is also part of the action. You can't admire, I want to go and live in this particular place without going there. You need to make a plan. How can you reach that destination? How can you create wealth? You create wealth by making sure that, see what you are passionate about, see the skills you have, try to see whether you can share that skill with others. It's about hard work. Retrain yourself, associate with people, learn on the job. These are the things one needs to do. The compounding effect in anything is really, little things. Sometimes people think it's not much, but when you check it, in the long run, you will see the effect. It's about sometimes, I'm keen promoter of someone investing. It's really remarkable how things can change. You'll be surprised. You work, use your money and channel it into asset. Okay, channel that your income or you got into asset that will produce a generational wealth for you, that will produce an income in perpetuity for you. If you invest in a stock market, for instance, right? Invest in dividend-paying stock. Investing also is a risky business, but if you have done the necessary fundamental research, if you have done the research about the particular company you want to invest in the long run, even if there's a volatility in the market, you will hang in there. If you receive your dividend, use it, acquire more of that company. You receive your dividend, use it, acquire more of dividend-paying stock. And you hang in there. It's about long run. If you are changing your habit, little change you are making right now is actually what matters. It's about little things. There is no any other things. Don't take it, don't go hard on it, basically. Don't go hard on yourself. It's about following little, making little difference, little plans and flow it through. But ultimately, it's really understand the game in creating wealth. The game in creating wealth is you need to put your mark out there and live for what to see. You can't just create wealth by being an employee. It's obviously, I'm still an employee, but you need to have side hustle. You need to do something by the side. You need to do something by the side. Work on your vocal, learn so many things. I spoke to a friend of mine, that live in Dubai. He was telling me that, sometimes, life over there is sometimes it can be tough. Whereas, and just encourage him that, you can use your phones, use your cell phone. Take videos about that particular place, the environment where you are. You can put it online. People would like to see it. From there, before you know it, it will become, sort of something that people know you from. Okay, that this guy is doing a documentary about Dubai or doing a documentary about New York or something like that. It's about doing little things, tiny change. Okay, so it's really one need to understand that there is no other way to build a generational wealth other than for one to start early and also making sure that this is the plan you have and following that plan through. Consistency. People you associate with, you train yourself, show your skills with others. These are the things. By showing your skills, sometimes I come over here and show my skills. Sometimes people correct me. We are all students here. You can't just say, it can be just be open for criticism, for people to judge you. But you just need to develop a thick skin, knowing that you are doing this for purpose. You are actually helping others. Whether you can't just expect the whole world to love you. Some people actually don't like Warren Buffett. Some people don't like Mark Zuckerberg. Some people don't like Dangote. Some people don't. So every person in the whole world will not like you or will not resonate with what you are doing. It's about you finding people that connect and resonate with you. It's about you doing things, focusing on that particular people that love you and want to show you some love. It's about showing your skills, teaching people. It's about playing the game. It's not about end result. It's about enjoying the process. Okay? So I like enjoy the process of wealth creation. It's not really about acquiring money, but it's something that I'm doing by the side. It's a side hustle. Okay? And that side hustle is really, it's good to be versatile instead of focusing on one particular thing. It's good for you to be versatile, but also making sure the ultimate goal or ultimate click or idea or hack you need to understand is really about doing things that work 5,000 times over. It's not about putting your hand in 5,000 places. No, it's about making sure niching down is what is called. If it's in a YouTube channel or YouTube or content creator, niche down to that you are good at, or knowing that people know these guys on YouTube or these guys, this area this guy focus on. So it's about making sure that you are following your plan steady, slow and steady. Just making sure that you are changing whatever you feel or you want to change. Okay? It's about making sure read and take action. Read. I can't, echo it enough. That education, key is the education. Changing your mindset. Following the plan for people you admire, mentors, retrain yourself, learn. You can go and learn one field, you can go and learn one technique and come over here and share it with others, share it with your friends. It's about doing the work within you. It's not really about showing others, just starting small, little, starting slowly and adjust. Be flexible along the way. You learn as you go along. These are the things one need to do. It's about making sure that you are following the process. You are making sure that you are creating, you are putting your mark out there. You are working, having some service, use that service, channel it to avenue. It's not about having, okay, I have millions of account money in the bank, whereas inflation is very, the interest rate is very poor, very tiny. So even if you leave millions in the bank, you will not be beneficial. It will not increase. Okay, so you are better off channeling that money in asset. You are better off channeling that money into property or into real estate, or channel it into investing. If you use your money and save and acquire property, there's always possibility that property will increase in capital appreciation, increase the amount you bought that property before. So it's about understanding what you need to do. It's about taking it easy, taking life slowly, but also it's about making sure that live within your means. Savings. When you save, you channel the rest towards an investment. Associate with yourself with people who are smarter. If you admire this particular individual, read their biography, give them a call, DM them. It's about making sure people you associate with, it's the best of the same feather flock together. If you mingle, associate yourself with smart people who are entrepreneurs, who are content creators, people who have, who create value, their threat will obviously rub through you. So it's about making sure that really, this is where I want to go, this is where I'm heading. It's about making sure that, following your plan through. And one thing is really understanding the compounding effect in everything. It's about making sure that tiny little change, tiny little things you are making, tiny behavior change, tiny behavior, shifting your mindset from negative to positive mindset is actually where to go. It's about understanding that, when you receive your income, you don't need to spend all your money, or I want to live this lavish life, whereas you know that deep down, you can't afford this particular lifestyle, then you still go and embark on it. It's about changing, saying that, telling yourself, really, can I afford it? Think twice before you spend your money. Think twice. Check. It's about really, doing the necessary checks and balances. See people you associate with, are they helping you to reach your goal? Look at people you associate with. Are they helping you? Do they have the same mindset with you? Are they people that want to see you fall, or are they people who want to pull you up? These are the things one needs to understand. People you associate with can actually help you. You might be surprised that actually human being can actually be a compounding effect in another human being. You might have a business idea and have somebody else that they have a business idea. Two heads can actually go through the things and see that sometimes two heads is better than one. Sometimes the idea you bring on the table, someone else can also bring another idea. You see it from different angle. Okay, so guys, I thought to come in just to come in for a quick one, just to tell you really, understanding that how to get ahead, to build wealth, to build generational wealth, one need to understand the compounding effect in life, in everything you are doing. It's about tiny things, tiny little things, little behavioral change, little mark you are putting on the table. It's about starting little. People want to start business, but they start slowly. It's actually where to go. Sometimes even not having money is actually better than you having the whole money in the world and go into business and that money will diminish. Okay, it's better for you not to have money and embark on a business. You learn along the line. Okay, thank you very much indeed, guys. I appreciate you. I thought to come in to speak to you about compounding effect, that one needs to understand the compounding, the effect of compounding. In creating wealth, really, is about really, that is the main thing one needs to understand, that you need to understand the compounding effect in terms of your behavior, in terms of anything you want to do, in terms of hard work. if instance of anything really, anything you decide, you make up your mind that you want to learn this, you can, because you can actually change. If you are right-handed, like I said, you are writing with right hand. I want to learn from left hand. I can just tie the left hand side and use the right, tie the right hand side and use the left hand and keep repeating it, repetitive, okay, and you see the result. Thank you and stay blessed. Thank you very much for those of you guys who have been subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much indeed and stay blessed. Bye bye for now. Take care.